Hello, you beautiful stars shining brightly day and night. Hello, welcome. This is a short story from Liberia again. Yes, for some reason I'm on a Liberian kick this week, I guess. Thank you, Lori Staggs, who was my first donation to Stars of the Morning Light. Oh, so much love and light is coming your way, my dear. Penny for your thoughts. I'll take a penny, guys. So the link is below. Thank you for donating. This is a story from Liberia, The Devil and Her Daughter. I guess I should say first, Juju comes up in this, and what that represented there was an amulet or like a bag of herbs and medicines for magical properties. Also, another little fun fact is that I did not know that the Kahlua tree, like Kahlua nuts that we all love and enjoy, that if you ate the leaves, if you chew on the leaves, also cause a slight narcotic feeling. Interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, a nice brief story. The Devil and Her Daughter. Once upon a time, there lived a man and his wife in a little country town. They had not been married long when the woman became pregnant. After a few months, the husband walked off for some reason or another. Angry and frustrated because her husband had deserted her, the woman also left the town and went into the bush to settle somewhere on a farm all by herself. She did not intend to return to the town ever again. Over the months, she got used to the ways of the bush and became very much afraid of human beings. After a time, she became as wild as the beasts of the forest. She struggled all by herself and gave birth to a girl child who she named Korlu. Though Kolu's mother had become wild, Korlu remained normal and maintained all the characteristics typical of human beings. Furthermore, Korlu grew up to be beautiful beyond belief. One day, Korlu's mother found a new site in the forest where she built a cabin in which they both lived. Then came a time when Korlu's mother became very hairy and turned into a devil. She even developed wings and began to fly. She divided the cabin into two compartments, one of which she kept for herself and the other she assigned to Korlu. The devil could not enter Korlu's compartment of the cabin, and Korlu could not enter the devil's because it was filled with human skulls. They shared only the living room of the cabin. The devil mother fed on human beings, while Korlu ate the meat of animals. During the day, Korlu's mother would go hunting for both human beings and animals. The human beings for her own food, and animals for Korlu's. People from surrounding villages became very alarmed when they realized that the devil was destroying human beings. Nobody could go out into the forest in which they lived. By this time, Korlu had grown into an extremely beautiful woman in the forest. One day, a handsome young man walked up to the cabin while the devil was out hunting. Korlu, who was always home when the devil went out hunting, became interested in the young man at first sight, but she was afraid that her mother, the devil, would kill and devour him. Korlu warned the young man to leave immediately. He refused to go home, saying that he loved the beautiful Korlu and that he would not leave her alone in the forest. Korlu fell in love with the young man on spot. She hid her lover in her compartment of the cabin and advised him not to say a word when her mother came home. When Kalu's mother got home, she asked Kalu if anyone had visited the cabin during her absence, but Kalu denied that there was anybody in the house. The devil was not pleased with this response at all. When day broke, both Kalu and her lover decided to go together over to the fellow's hometown where the devil was away hunting. In the past, the devil had taught Kalu all that she knew about jujus and magic spells. Kalu took along some magic medicine in order to counteract anything that her mother might try to do to stop them from going. As soon as the couple started off, the devil knew and returned home in a great hurry. She dropped all that she brought and began chasing Kalu and her lover. But whenever the devil used any magic spells that would hinder the young people in their journey, Kalu would use magic spells that counteracted her mother's. This went on throughout the journey until they were approaching the young man's town. At this point, Kalu's mom had to return home because, as a devil, she could not enter the town of human beings. Kalu and her lover reached his home safely. The devil, angered and frustrated for a second time, decided to go into the town after all and get her daughter, who was her only helper. The devil changed back into human form and went to the town. Before the devil could reach the town, however, Kalu knew that her mother would be coming to get her, and when. Kalu's mother came to the town and went directly to the home of Kalu and her lover. Kalu and the young man received the devil warmingly. The devil already had decided to kill Kalu's lover in order to take her daughter back with her, but she did not betray her plan by her actions in any way. The devil slept in the town that night. When the day broke, she prepared to leave. She asked Kalu and her lover to escort her to a few yards away from town. She knew that once they left the town, she might be able to kill Kalu's lover and take her daughter home to the cabin in the forest. Kalu, knowing what might happen on their way out of town, prepared to counter a way that her mother might do. Kalu prepared juju in the form of liquid and gave it to her lover. When they got to the kalua tree, Kalu's mother asked the young man to climb it and pick some kalua nuts for her. As he climbed into the tree, Kalu's mother changed into the devil again and began uttering magic words. While she said them, the tree got shorter and shorter until every top stood only at ground level. Kalu in return reversed the spell, and the tree grew taller and taller. Back and forth the battle between the devil, mother, and her daughter raged, the tree getting utterly shorter and taller, depending on whose spell was stronger. After a long struggle, Kalu remembered the liquid juju that she prepared for the young man. When the tree grew shorter again, Kalu told the young man to sprinkle the liquid on the devil. When he did so, the devil immediately turned into a big snail. Recognizing that she carried within her the seeds of her own destruction, in angry frustration, she hissed through her teeth at the daughter, saying, "Behold, what can kill a person is within his stomach." This is said to be how snails evolved. Even to today, snails sound as though they are hissing through their teeth when they are disrupted suddenly. Every myth, every legend, most folk tales are either lessons or explanations as to how creation happened. Devil Mother becomes a snail, hissing and saying, "Behold, what can kill a person is within his stomach." And it's a bit scary to realize that their snails are so big that they hiss. Thank you, beautiful Liberia, for this wonderful story of how anger and frustration can grow and become a devil within, kill a person from their stomach. Thank you, Liberia. Thank you for those who subscribe to Stars of the Morning Light, and thank you for consider donating. You are a star. Namaste.